Hello once again, this is Leuname Beats, and today I'm here to show you how I mix and master a song. Just pay attention and watch. Here today we'll be concentrating on two tracks, just two tracks. Here we have track 1, which is the beats, where we inserted the beats. Then track 2, where we have a freestyle voice. So I want to show you how to mix the beat with the voice. That's the first procedure. You mix before you master. You know, if you don't mix well, then I don't think your mastering process will go on well. So on your channel, on your beat channel, just leave it on 0. The volume, leave it on 0. Then for your mix, make sure all faders are on 0. Now, when you play this, it sounds so dry and natural.
Leuname on the beat.
Hey, I'm freestyling on this beat. I'm about to repeat. On the thing on the bass, on the eve of the big on this beat. So I show the one on below.
As you can see, it's distorting, it's not clear, and it's not smooth. It doesn't sound nice. So what do? We have different effects to be added on the voice to make it sound cool, so it could balance up with the beat. And those effects are if you've been using Cubase, you know, we have a track called the group track, where you can group all your tracks there, all your channels there. But this time around, we're working with only one track, which is the vocal track, and I'll be sending it down to a group track, which is here, and these are my group effect. These effects have been added on it, but without these effects, it sounds so very dry and distorting. So our first effect here is the compressor. We all know what compressor does. Then the second one is our pitch corrector. Then the third one is our reverb. Our fourth one, which is not too necessary sometimes, is our delay. Then the fifth one is the easer. Now we have we have different effects. It depends on what you really want to achieve, but I'm just giving you a Leuname style of mix. Now we start from our compressor. In our compressor, we have different settings. You know, all softwares have compressors. All recording softwares have compressors. They have, you know, different names, but they all have the same functions. You know, we all have we have threshold, we have ratio, we have makeup, we have attack, and we have release. Our advice before we go into this effect, before we apply this effect on the vocals, the first procedure is to balance your vocals manually. What do I mean manually? Each note that goes high, you bring it to a normal level. You bring it to a normal level, and each note that goes too low, you still put it on the normal level. So you have to balance it at least to a very level, so that when you apply the effect, it won't be too obvious. You know, so the first procedure is to balance the vocals, which we are going to do now. Just watch.
Leuname on the beat.
Hey, I'm freestyling on this beat. I'm about to repeat. On the thing on the bass, on the eve of the big on this beat. So I show the one on below. Everything is like on below. Everything is on below. Let me know. Go shawty, it's your body. Actually, it's my day. Up to date, up to Friday, come to my day.
Beat.
Hey, I'm freestyling. freestyling on this beat. I never got to go repeat. On the sing on the bass, on the give on the big on the drum this beat. So I show the one on below. Everything is back on below. Everything is on below. Let me know. So shawty, it's a bite, that's a need. It's a my day, up to date, up to Friday, come to my days, baby.
Now, for now, it's temporarily balanced, but not completely balanced. Now, let's start from the compressor. The compressor is going to help us smoothen up those low tones and those high tones to the medium tone, to the medium level or to the average level. Now, our threshold is like a limiter, so we have to take note of this. Most times I leave it on -22 or -21. It depends on how strong your vocals are. Then for my ratio, I put it on 2.4. My makeup, I make it 6.1. My attack, I don't make it too strong, I make it 0.1. Then for my release, I make it 1000, the highest. Analyzes everything and makes it 100%. So for that compressor, when we disarm it now, let's hear how it sounds.
Leuname on the beat.
Hey, I'm freestyling on this beat. I never got to go repeat. On the sing on the bass, on the give on the big on the drum this beat. So I show the one on below. Everything is back on below. Everything is on below. Let me know. So shawty, it's a bite, that's a need. It's a my day, up to date, up to Friday, come to my days, baby.
Now we still have some high notes in the process. What do? You reduce the threshold, since it stands like what, a limiter. Let's reduce the threshold to -24.
Leuname on the beat.
Hey, I'm freestyling on this beat. I never got to go repeat. On the sing on the bass, on the give on the big on the drum this beat. So I show the one on below. Everything is back on below. Everything is on below. Let me know. So shawty, it's a bite, that's a need. It's a my day, up to date, up to Friday.
Now, as you can see, we still have some high notes in the process. So what do? We reduce those high notes and make it balance with the lower notes. Let's play.
Leuname on the beat.
Hey, I'm freestyling on this beat. I never got to go repeat. On the sing on the bass, on the give on the big on the drum this beat. So I show the one on below. Everything is back on below. Everything is on below. Let me know. So shawty, it's a bite, that's